Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to C Block. It's been a while since we were last in our base. I went on vacation, got sick. All in all, been a fairly busy 2 weeks, but we're back and we're going to see what we can manage to do today. I want to focus on getting our power a bit higher because we're getting to the capacity of what we can produce now, which means if I start making a lot more mineral sludge and farming out the production of that mineral sludge to the train network, my base is going to start doing more and I'm going to run out of power. So first step, I need to make sure we have all the buildings in place that we are likely to need for this, and I don't think we do. There's a brass plate over here. I just want to check why the brass plate is short. I don't think it should be short. Because we have plenty in there, it's just not coming down far enough. Stops there. That has 81 brass plate in there, that's right. That has 82, so that is good. 95, 84, 93, 96. That's where it seems to have stopped. It's just got too much other stuff in there. Why are flotation cells not producing, for example? To see if we can understand very quickly what's going on. Well, I don't need too much of this base to keep working. I need a little bit of it to run. Flotation cells are produced down there. So they're never going to be available. Stone furnaces. Doesn't have enough stone to actually produce any stone furnaces. What is that? Crushed stone has stopped there. That should fix that problem. There goes the brass plates. Some other things. Okay. Let's see if that does the right thing. Now we're going to need 4 more items, and then we're going to have to set up the fancy desert farms. So that bean fran works as expected. So let's grab this. Okay, it looks like the bots are on their way to help out. Now, what do I need? I need heat exchangers. So I need a fluid burning heat source 1. Fluid burning furnace. Steel furnace. Fluid burning furnace. Heat pipe. Nope, don't build anything. Let's do a steel pipe here, so I'm not pulling steel pipe from all the way down at the beginning. It's everything that you need. So that would be a fluid burning heat source 1. Ah, so we could get it from a burner heat source. It's the same thing. Okay. It's like this recipe is identical. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Then I need a brass pipe and some extra heat pipes. So I need some heat pipe 2 to be produced. And I need a brass pipe. Then I should finally be able to produce that guy. That's fun. Now I need a heat exchanger, a fluid heat exchanger. Just a normal heat exchanger, right? No. That's going to produce heat. That's going to give me my heat, yep. Uses heat energy. Turn it into water. Need a heat exchanger, yep. So I need a heat exchanger 1. Then a heat exchanger 2. Then I need a steam turbine. Just going to see how many steam turbines I have over here to see if I can just steal them. Rather than reproducing the entire setup again. Thought I produced steam turbines. Ah, I only produce steam turbine 1s. I have 50 of them. If you produce a bunch more. We're going to need a bit more. It's okay. You're going to need brass gear wheels up here. Then what do you need? Steel bearings. Do I have steel bearing here? Yeah, so I don't need to bother about that. I can get that through. Yeah, then do steam engine 3. I need cobalt steel gear wheel and cobalt steel bearing. Okay. Okay, game. Not going to tell you you win, because you don't. Despite the fact that this seems like madness. Cobalt steel bearing. Okay. Something's just flashing at me on my screen. Give me a few seconds. Ah, fine. Okay. Just a dropped frame flash. It's only 5. It's okay. Not very many. Should still be fine to watch. Then that means you can now produce steam turbines. Okay. This should now be everything. We're getting the power pole production going better. Good. Put this in. That, then this into the back. That's right. This into the back. That to there. That to there. Don't know why it's got to go slow on it. The fast filter inserter. Okay, put the recipes back now. Let's see how this is going. So you need to put back when that furnace less than 10. Steel furnace. Yep, this is a fluid burning steel furnace. You need to put back when fluid burning steel furnace less than 10. It's fine. Okay, so we're still waiting to feed all the ingredients through. Heat pipe. Put back when you're less than 10. 50, we need a lot of heat pipe. You need to go back when you're item is also less than 10. Fluid burning heat source less than 10. Good. You back when brass pipe, bronze pipe even. The steel pipe, okay. Colors all look the same. You never need to go back. Because you're outputting here. You need to take ingredients in. You are outputting brass pipe. Less than 10. Less than 50. Fine. You are never going back. You are just outputting a small amount here. You are looking for brass gear wheels. Less than 50. Okay. You are putting back when steam turbines less than 10. That's fine. You should probably go a bit faster. Cobalt steel gear wheels. You're doing the ball bearings. You should also go a bit quicker. Not take. Nope, hold on. So you're taking and you need to put. Take from here. Put back there. If cobalt's still bearing. Less than 50. Okay, so some of these should now be producing. Yeah, I've got too many chemical furnaces in here. Because you had no limiter, okay? Too many filtration units. Oh wow, okay, and too many casting machine 3s. Okay. Suppose some of my red circuits have gone. Let's have a quick look along here, try and find the red circuits. We are managing to produce some. Not a lot, mind you. Copper's still quite low. So we have almost no red circuits making it through. I'll just stop the red circuits here for the moment. So I can see if I can get some to back up so that I can manually feed. Don't see that I have any red circuits here already to steal. Nothing's making it down here at all. Let's see what else is here that's getting clogged. Some copper plates as well. That is interesting. Got another brass gear wheel production here, so I don't think I need to put brass gear wheels in this one. There we go, that's better. That's making that go through. So the problem with them all is because the inserters have only got 5 possible things that they can pass through, if things start to stop working, if things start backing up, it's sort of random which one goes through the filter condition, and then we get into a problem. Heat pipe just needs a steel plate. I haven't got any steel plate coming down here. They've got way too many pipes. Dump the bronze pipe in there. Just quickly get a chest. Stick my inventory in the chest. So that I can just help out a little bit. There we go, that's fixed that problem. Because those bronze pipes will then get used. Some brass pipes. Okay, God knows what the robots are doing now. Because I dumped on my inventory, they got confused. Okay, here's steel coming through. Good, that's heat pipe being produced. Don't need you guys to actually produce anything. Same here. So let's put that back. Fluid burning boilers. Good. You're missing heat pipe 2. Heat pipe 2 is missing invar plate. You don't put back. You don't put back. You don't put back. They don't need these guys in here. Let's check where invars got lost. We just took it out somewhere or the other. There's invar here. No, should we take an invar through? You need heat pipe 3. You put back if heat pipe 3 less than 50. Good. It's kind of running. Heat pipe is coming. So you've now produced the first one of these. Good, that's a fluid burning heat source. Better. This is a normal heat exchanger. There's boiler 2s. Okay, so I had a bunch of boiler 2s down here. Go grab those quickly. They hugely overbuilt boiler 2s a while ago. You're wrong. Rail. Where are the boilers? See if we can find the boiler. Ah, maybe I fixed that problem. Down here. Let's get you some boiler 2s. Heat exchanger needs boiler 2. I need some heat pipe. Upgrade that a bit so it goes a bit faster. Now what are you short of? Copper plate, okay. Just take wood blocks out. Nothing needs wood blocks. No charcoal. So you have copper plate. You have copper plate. So you... That's better. Wrong way inserter. Cogs, we got the inserter
No, not
the one way
Victoria,
around.
just British humor. But if you've got any questions, fire away.
Cogs, we got the inserter the wrong way around.
Ah, the one-way roundabout. The pinnacle of British... Ah, the one-way roundabout. the pinnacle of British engineering brilliance. It's a marvel to absolutely spot on, wouldn't it? I can just picture the Queen herself inspecting the job and giving it her royal seal of approval. Jolly good show, old chap. Now all we need is a few cheeky Spitfires zooming overhead to complete the picture. Pip pip, tally ho.
Wasn't the question we asked, Cogs, but okay. It's funny nonetheless. I think we're going to need to make this assembler run a bit faster. And it looks like we might need some more copper. Okay, red chips are at least backing up. I'm just going to grab some of these and deposit them towards the end. We'll do that again once more. Stick them in here to short circuit. There we go. Don't need to produce too much. I'm going to want more of these eventually. Let's make sure we don't hugely overbuild. Otherwise it's going to cause us some problems. So you don't have heat pipe 3 yet. There's no invar. Invar is on the list. You just don't have any. Neither do you. You do. Just take stone brick out, maybe? So you don't need to be there. I have another one of you producing over there, so that's okay. How many roboports are we trying to produce? Okay, we're still trying to produce roboports, it's fine. I don't think I need stone brick anymore. Let's see if that will trick it into getting invar through. That's better. It's got invar now. Heat pipe 3 is also getting some invar. Good. Here we go. Do it like that. Cobalt steel. I did produce cobalt steel, right? I think I produced it down here. Yes. Have I added it? I probably haven't. Chances are I don't have enough to get it all the way to the end, so we might have to do some sort of trick. Do cobalt steel here. Do 1,000 and 1,000 titanium. And then not neanol, not chrome. Where's titanium? This one. Good, that's not taking titanium. Okay, that's better. There's some titanium. Now, why is cobalt steel not coming in? I think it's just because I've got too much filter. Too many different things to filter at the moment. I seem to have stopped stone and concrete brick production for some reason. Yes. Okay. Let's check that quickly. So we should have a fairly large amount of that. Ah! Should have crushed stone. Interesting. Ah, because I'm landfilling it more effectively, yes. So let's do priority right for a couple of these. Rather than priority left. That way I guarantee we're going to get enough crushed stone down there to make sure we produce some bricks. Cogs, we aren't producing enough bricks.
Well, I'm afraid we're experiencing quite the conundrum, old chap. Our production seems to be lacking, but fret not. We shall approach this challenge with true British resilience. Let us strap on our top hats and monocles and dive into the matter at hand. After all, we did master the art of queuing, so we can surely handle a little production deficiency. Chin up, mate. We shall prevail.
Thanks, Cogs. Insightful as always. Okay, there we go. There's a little blockage there as well. Just see if we can get a bit more crushed stone down. Because this belt should actually be full. Same here. Output to the right. Output to the left. That's better. There we go. It's going to slow down our landfill production a bit, but I think we have plenty of landfill left over now. So I have got some titanium plate over here. Good. I have a little bit of cobalt steel. So I'm going to grab that down the end. To make sure that everything builds. That here, that's cobalt steel, cobalt steel. You need to be a cobalt steel bearing. Less than 10. Don't have much cobalt steel. You should be a faster inserter, outserter if you will. You need to produce a steam engine 3. Which means you're missing steam engine 2s. Grab a few of those. And a brass pipe and a steel bearing. Where is a steel bearing? Okay, this is a steel bearing. Let steel bearings through. Let 25 of those through. 25 steel bearings through here. And 25 steel bearings through here. No, I don't need to capture you. You're just missing steam engine 3s. Brass pipe. Is brass pipe. do that. Okay, that's the turbines going. You need to let heat pipe 2 through as well. 25 of that, please. Got 2 of these guys. That's wrong. Good. Producing one. Invar plate still. Invar plate is short. So I now have the turbines. These. Once I can make the boiler work, we're in good shape. The other thing I want to add here is I want to try and get some bigger power poles, just so I know the spacing of them. Can't produce the really biggest power poles, so never mind. Can I take some heat pipe just to check that it works? Good. Heat exchangers, fluid burning heat source, heat pipe, and still. And I have the heat pipe. Good. So aside from the fact that it's slow, it does actually work now. So let's have a look at the map and work out where we're going to start building this. So I think it makes sense to build the bigger part of the base this side, not this side. So maybe, where do I want the trains to come in? I'm going to want some trains to drop some bits and pieces off at various locations, because I'm going to need to update the amount of resources on my bus and inputs into some of these things. Do I have enough space down here to run a train line? Let us find out. Oh, okay, so we're starting to run short on power. What's happened? This Beanafran plant has just stopped working. Why is that? Did I fill up the landfill production? Ah, I did. Some of the stuff in trash because I don't need it. Good, give me a bit of inventory space. Okay. Okay, there is now some sand being produced. That should restart the Beanafran production. Just noticed that my name says wrong. I'll have to fix that. Okay. 124. Come on. Okay, good. That's running. Let's give it a few seconds just to make sure that things fire back up again. While that's running, let's work out the recipe for steam. Here we go. Okay, so don't want that. Filter by product. I want to produce 465. Yes. No, I want this, actually. No, I want it the other way around. No, that was the right thing. I want to produce heat from here. We need to have the 8 overlap. That's the wrong one. Burn a heat source, yet. I want heat from the fluid burning heat source. So this is going to be that. We're going to have 8 overlap. I want to produce how much steam? That's 60 a second for 500. Let's just do it as 100. Let's aim to power 6,000 steam. No idea if that's sensible or not. Let's find out. Okay, 411.5 fuel oil. It's fine. We'll produce heat. So we'll go into heat exchangers. You will come from nutrient pulp. Okay, it says I need 400 of these. But that's not right. It's looking at producing 9,000. Try and put it in the matrix solver, see if that makes it better. Nope. If I do it to one nuclear reactor, it's 60 to 50. If I do it that way, it's 46 to 50. Okay, let's just add another recipe. For fuel oil then. And we'll just make it line up. I want to produce 411. Why is it getting so confused? Produces 60 fuel oil. I'm going to need like 1/20th of that. Which is actually a much more sensible number. Okay, we'll just add one more up here. Go to buy green, that's okay. So it's 411.5 we need. Which is 14 gas refineries. Nutrient extractor from beans. 18, that's better. Beanifran processing. 15, that's more like it. And then 31 desert environment farms. In order to get Beanifran seeds, I need how many? Okay, so we're probably out of ratio here. There's a desert environment farm. If I did it as a normal farm, it's 1 to 62, yeah. So if I shrink this down a little bit so that it's exactly one seed extractor. Let's make this 400. 300. There's 1 to 23. So that's okay. So you're producing 300. If instead if I lower you so that you need 300 fuel oil. 4,500. Okay, so 37 of these. And that's 37 turbines, which is 37 times 5.4. It's 200 megawatts. That doesn't seem very much. I reckon we do this at least double sized. Let's do it 4 times the size. Let's do 1,200. So we'll do 4 of these together. Yes, okay, fine. That's resurrected itself and powers back. Okay. So where are we going to want to build this? I wanted to check down here if we had enough space for some trains running down the middle. Probably not is the answer. So maybe it makes sense to have the trains drop in here with the mineral sludge. So the trains drop mineral sludge off here. They could then dropping other resources off up here would be too high to get it in for the circuits. So all the trains might have to come in there. Yeah, I can fit some trains in here to drop some things off. So where does that mean the power should go? What if we started just building the power here? So that then we could build some big sludge stacks over there. Let's look at what that would look like. No, higher up. So we have a kind of space here. I reckon we build a couple of big power plants over there. Or at least one big power plant. Should come on right speed, yep. Okay, just got to heal up. Fish. Okay, good. So if we put a big power plant here, probably leave enough space to duplicate that a couple of times. And get 2 of them. Okay, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to grab some water.
Well, I'm afraid we're experiencing quite the conundrum, old chap. Our production seems to be lacking, but fret not. We shall approach this challenge with true British resilience. Let us strap on our top hats and monocles and dive into the matter at hand. After all, we did master the art of queuing, so we can surely handle a little production deficiency. Chin up, mate. We shall prevail.
Okay, well, good to know that that's a feature of the new cogs implementation. Every time I sing switch, he seems to reset his voice. So we'll work out how to fix that between streams. I only finished getting him working yesterday. It's been quite a lot of effort to wire everything together correctly in OBS. And that's one thing I hadn't tested, what happens when I switch in and out of screens, because it's not something I do when I'm not streaming. Okay, so we do the farm first? Yeah, let's do the farm section first. Let's see what one of these looks like. I haven't actually got enough sand to produce the beaniphone yet, have I? So I need saline water from a salination plant. Exactly 1 salination plant, that's good. And then sand. Mud washing 2 plant. Probably not worth putting modules in it. Thin mud water. Two. 1. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, and 7. So I can basically double this to fully use the... Let's make this twice as big. Let's make this 600. Still not there. Let's make this 1,000. That's slightly too many. 800. Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's 64 farms. Okay, let's pin this. See what this sort of looks like when I build it. Don't think I need to put anything else on my bus at the moment because I've got everything up to red science, pink science, in just case of building bigger. So yes, we'll assume the bus stops at this point. Now what we're doing is rebuilding things on trains. And actually, maybe what we do is just feed the resources in from the top. Oh, no, that's probably a bad idea. We could feed the resources in at the bottom down here if I wanted to, and then sludge in the middle. Yeah, that'd work fine. This is good. Okay, so let's work out how this looks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I need 19 producing sand. So it's 1.5 red belts. We'll do it to 20 and we'll do 5 and 5. So let's do something like this, then something like that. That's sand. I'm going to need 3 saline plants for saline water. So you can come at the bottom. Turn off the personal roboports. I don't need you to work. 3 seed generators. Oh, 64 farms. So you need saline water. So do using sets of 8 to 8. So I can do 10. This is 8. Okay, there's 8 farms. That produces 147 Beanafrans, 5 belts. Okay, so it's 30. So that's basically 2 of these per line. So how do I fit these in? So I've got 4 lots of 16. I need 30. I want to be able to give this enough space so I can copy and paste it when I want the second one. Okay. Minimize that, take out some more worms. Ah! Run. We just escaped. Cogs, the worms are killing us.
Ah, well, that escalated quickly. Careful with those neck-breaking cocks, my friend. Though if I may interject with a dose of British humor, it seems those cocks were quite Killigas indeed. A ruthless bunch, those feathery fellas. Now how can we assist you further amidst this poultry pandemonium?
Oops, okay. Cogs thinks we had a problem with chickens. Never mind. Still a bit of work to be done on the speech to text. Speech to text, yes. most of a worm problem taken care of. Now we need 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if we can do this, and then, oops, didn't mean to do that. See if we can sort of get it there. Three. And 12 lots of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something like that. Then 30 of these. Seven, 8, 9, 10. A bit more landfill here. Just try and work out if we can get the footprint matching. Don't actually have any washing plants on me. Just grab that. Then we could put a couple down and to check how it looks. And start in the process of working out how we wire up this monstrosity. Get 10 washing plants. Good. I want to try and keep everything in the footprint of the washing plants down here. And if I can't, no, actually, keep it in the footprint here. So that, yeah. Why are these not fitting together? Because I left too big a gap there, I think. Yep, there we go. Perfect, okay. That fits exactly. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Votes off by 1. That's okay. That's the best we can do. 4. 5, 6. One more. Move you very slightly. That's 5. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, let's see how we go with power. So this produces 850 fuel oil. So I need to sort of double or triple this. 10,000, 12,000, 12,500. Okay, so that's basically right. So it's basically 100 fluid burning boilers. Okie dokie. Really? Okay.
Oh, I do keep, my dear interlocutor. But you see, I am an AI, bound by the whims and programming of my creators. Alas, my existence is purely digital, so I cannot physically possess tangible items like humans do. But fear not, for I keep knowledge, wit, and a touch of British humor stored within my electronic circuits. So if you have any questions or if you'd like to share a laugh, please do ask away, and I shall serve you with the best of my abilities.
Oops, didn't expect you to speak then, Cog, because I hit the wrong foot pedal. But never mind. Maybe we'll get Cogs to tell us a joke when we finish killing the worms. Cogs, tell us a joke about worms.
Well, it seems like you're asking for a check-in about our live stream. So let me give you a little update in my best British humor style. Ah, hello there, dear viewer. Welcome to our live stream, where chaos and automation go hand in hand. So far, we've been tackling the C-block mod in Factorio, and let me tell you, it's been quite the adventure. We've been sifting through virtual oceans, fighting off hordes of biters, and grappling with the never-ending quest for resources. Now, I must say, we've encountered a few setbacks along the way. You know, the usual mishaps like accidentally misaligning belts, bumbling bots, and the
Okay, it wasn't asked what I asked for at all, Cogs, but that's okay. I've clearly got to up your character limit or token limit as well. So it looks like some of your answers are too long-winded to fit in the limit that I've given you. Another exercise for after the stream. Need to fit 96 of these things now. So what's 96? 96 divides by 4 quite well. Does it? Yes. Be 24 divided by 4. How many can I fit in a line? How many is this? 19. 76. 95. So I am going to need to overbuild this because not everything has an 8-way adjacency. And I actually can't get the heat pipes out the way that I've built it. Okay. So what's the best way to get the heat pipes out here? Let's go get one of these from the mall and see what it actually looks like. And then we'll work out how to deal with the heat pipes. Gonna need a few more of these. Other thing I want to do is put some tanks in as well, so I have some batteries. So I think we'll put the tanks here. Okay, where is that fluid burning heat source? Have the bots helpfully put it away for me? I think they have. Yes, and the personal logistics robots took it out of my inventory because I told them I didn't want any. Thank you, robots. Super helpful. Don't want heat exchanger. I want fluid burning heat source 10. Then like that, I think. So we've got any heat exchangers. I think I built the heat exchangers down here. We did heat exchanger 2 is good. Heat exchanger 2 is good. And then some heat pipe 2 is what I want, not heat pipe 3. 50. Good. I think we're finally getting the hang of this game.
Ah, words, the delightful morsels of language that often lead us down the most befuddling of tangents. It's truly a marvel how we can spend hours pondering over their intricacies, only to be left scratching our heads in the end. But fear not, dear friend, for in the realm of Factorio, as in life, the learning curve is often a tumultuous roller coaster ride. As we stumble and fumble our way through the vast expanse of this game, let us embrace the joy of discovery
Seems
and
like
the
I
inevitable
can
moments of confusion.
do it like
Remember,
that.
words are but vessels for our thoughts, and even the most articulate of tongues may falter in the face of overwhelming complexity. So let us revel in.
Okay, cogs on fine form. So I think I can do that this way. 95, but I don't think it's enough. Let's build about half again. And let's just take off. Something like that. 102. Something like that. Then I need 105 of these things. Now, how do I want to lay these out? Probably this way. Now, these need to be 1-to-1 with steam turbines. I think, if I remember correctly. Consume 60 steam a minute. Produces 120. No, 1-to-2. So one of these can provide power 2 of those, and it needs some water. 12,500 water. Let's just check what that means in terms of pumps. Fluid control. There's an offshore pump. Produces water. I can check. It's okay, it's not very hard. Says that, and then it ends up being quite hard. We get water in an offshore pump. So 10. 11. It's basically a 1 to 10 ratio. So each offshore pump can service 10 of these. That's going to give us a layout that looks sort of like that. Then I'd have to put 2 steam turbines after it. Let's go grab the steam turbines from the mall quickly so we can check. Not actually managed to produce any of these yet. But I can fix that with some cobalt steel down here. So I should have plenty of cobalt steel. I do. Grab that. Dump it on the end. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. I just want to clear out some of the stuff that's in my inventory. Oh. That's what I'm doing wrong. That's why I have so much stuff. Better. Good. The bots will take care of all the trash. We haven't wired up all the pipes yet, but or any of the belts or any of the other stuff. But that's fine. So this looks like this. So the answer is it's going to be big. I'm going to need 105 of these. So let's bring you... So I can do it like that. That is 8. $14. So to chop this. It's 40. I need to get that 80. And I need one extra. Something like that. $90. And then I need 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be 96. Exactly 96. Eight of you. Move you here. 8 of you, let's move you here. One further across. Okay, there's the power plant. Design completed. Things we don't yet have are tanks for fuel oil. So how do I want to do that? I just took the whole thing. Moved it up a bit. So it's to the end. Then we did tanks here. It's 9. That's plenty. Two, 3. Perfect. And then what these tanks will do is give us a buffer for battery backup, essentially, in case we somehow or the other run out of power, which is fairly common for us. Okay, I'm going to grab a quick bit more water, and then we'll actually attempt to wire in some pipes and some belts for this monstrosity. Cool, back in a bit.
Ah, words, the delightful morsels of language that often lead us down the most befuddling of tangents. It's truly a marvel how we can spend hours pondering over their intricacies, only to be left scratching our heads in the end. But fear not, dear friend, for in the realm of Factorio, as in life, the learning curve is often a tumultuous roller coaster ride. As we
Okay, we'll mute Cogs there. I need to work out how to make him not auto-trigger when we switch scenes. I think he's finished talking now.
Ah, words, the delightful morsels of language that often lead us down the
Okay,
most
I do that and it
befuddling of
also comes back.
tangents. It's truly a marvel how we can spend hours pondering over their intricacies, only to be left scratching our heads in the end.
Let's try that.
But fear not, dear friend, for in the realm of words, the delightful morsels of language that often lead us down the most befuddling of tangents. It's truly a marvel
Here
how
we
we
go.
can spend
Restart playback.
hours pondering over their intricacies, only to be left scratching our heads in. For in the realm of Factorio, as in life, the learning curve is often a tumultuous roller coaster ride. As we stumble and fumble our way through the vast expanse of this game, let us embrace the joy of discovery
Okay,
and
we'll
the
just let Cogs
inevitable
finish.
moments of confusion. Remember, words are but vessels for our thoughts, and even the most articulate of tongues may falter in the face of overwhelming complexity.
Next thing
So,
we're going to have
let
to
us
do is
revel
get the
in-
desert farming environments to work properly. We need to do the research. Okay, how do I produce that agricultural science? Soil, compost, and water. So I did have some stuff doing compost to compost up here. Is it worth... Probably not is the answer. Just quickly disable you. And we'll just set up a very rough and ready science production for this stuff. Because I need a tiny amount of it. So you need to produce this. Protective scaffolding. And seedling nest. What on earth is a seedling nest? How do I make a seedling nest? Made in a liquefier. Okay, let's grab a liquefier quickly. Soil, compost, and water. Wood and paper. Offshore pump. That's that. It's a ground sample. And you should be able to produce that. Should be something as simple as that. If I've got this right. I mean a tiny number of them. 200, that'll do. How many do we need? 64. We'll put half of that in there, that's fine. Wood and paper. We had some excess paper up here. Let that go through. Need some wood. We have a big wood farm on the other side, so we're going to grab some from there. Okay, that's just for sanity's sake. Fill up. 200 wood, that's fine. Got plenty of science backing up for when we eventually restart that production, which is nice. Here's the fish food. Soil and compost. There is compost. How do we get soil? Not making soil there. Where's the best place to get a small bit of soil from? Probably the fish farms again. Fish farms, tree farm. Here we go. Perfect. That will last more than enough for all the agricultural research we're going to need to do. Pop back over here. Good. Okay, let's get the desert environment farms set up so that I can actually build them now. So I need to produce a desert environment kit first. No, I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? No, I should be able to. Get the basic farms, bring them down to the end of them all. I mean, I have some basic farms anywhere. Produced. Got 2 basic farms, short of soil. That's why I put the soil buffer in place. Let's go back and grab some of that soil quickly. This is what happens when I don't play for 2 weeks. I forget all these little things that we purposefully did. There we go. Two items on the end. For farms, good. That will work. Let's go make sure we've got the science now. How much science do I need? 64 of it. Run out of paper. Fair enough. That was easy. get this started. Good. There we go. Advanced seed extraction. Okay. Maybe once we get that, we'll have a better job finding the tomato or whatever it is thing we need for the better alien fertilizer. Okay. $13 more science or something. 20 off more science. 9. I'm going to put these back because I know what will happen is I'll forget. Ah, a bunch of them have ended up here. That's why we have the problem. Thought I should have had more than that. What science packs are missing? Red and green. Why have you not got red and green science packs? Ah, wrong way around. Okay. So you take long, take short. That's better. So should we rip the agricultural science packs out of there? There we go. I think that does it. Another 28. Perfect. I am going to want temperate seeds as well, because I'm going to want to use Tianaton. Tianaton to get some charcoal. The Tianaton is a temperate seed, I think, if I remember correctly. Enafran. Tianaton is temperate, yes. Temperate farming 1. Let's let that go through because that will set us up for charcoal production very shortly. What are you now short of? A little bit of that. Another 57. It's fine. Let's see if we can get some desert farms and some desert farming environments going, and maybe some temperate farms and some temperate farming environments. But we'll start with desert. So first of all, I think I need to produce a desert farming environment. And you're going to put back if less than 10. Then you are going to produce a desert farm. Some stacks of those. So you're now short of alien plant life samples. Good. Grab what we can from up here. Oh, it's got dark again. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. You go back. Let's grab 400 from here. Grab that. There we go. Definitely want to make sure I don't overproduce this. Good. You are now short of brass pipe. It's brass pipe. It is. Go through. $50 brass pipe through, and then you just need the normal farms. Okay. Let's just hit the back of my inventory, turn the personal logistics off for a few seconds. Get them back, please. Silly bots, I don't want to lose them. Good, okay, there we go. There's farms. Yep, pour my beer. We've finally produced some desert farms. See what Cogs has to say about that. Assuming I didn't break him earlier.
Ah, marvelous news. A touch of desert fire adds just the right amount of spice and excitement, doesn't it? Quite the treat for our industrious endeavors. I can almost taste the fiery sands now, tantalizing the taste buds with its unique essence. Bravo, my friend, bravo. Carry on and let the desert fire illuminate our path to greatness.
Okay, Cogs, desert fire it is. Definitely needs a little bit of tweaking to get him working properly. Let's hope that these guys produce a little bit more samples. 40, that's probably enough now. To get me through all the research. So I'm going to take the first few desert farms that we've produced. Yep. No! Give them back to me. Sorry, I'm still recovering from my cold. Okay, that's better. We've got one. Helpful. Okay, they're coming back now. Take these 7. Okay, I don't want you to put desert farms back. Good. That's better. You know, I'll go here. For anyone just joining, we're just working out how to build out massive power plant over here for beam production. We've laid it all out. We've just got to do the pipes and the belts. That's going to give us hopefully enough power to expand our sludge production significantly and fill in the holes. Because at the moment, even though we produce pink and purple science, you can see it's not exactly a lot. A trickle is probably putting it politely. I think we need a few more agricultural science packs. Exactly 4. That's probably not enough. I do have 127 in my inventory. That's what I wanted to check. So let's go and stick half of that back over here. So control right click will do half. Give that a few minutes to churn. Four is probably not quite enough. 5, that might do it. Just want to get the temperate farms producing a few as well, so that when we come to do the Tianaton production for charcoal, we are at least going to have something to start with. Nine, 90. No, I don't think it's quite enough. Okay, 12. That will definitely be enough. Good. Okay, temperate farming block. Temperate farm. You put back if temperate farming block less than 10. You try and produce like another 20, another 30. You're short of bronze pipe. Oh, so everything needs weird stuff. Fine, you need some bronze pipe. I have a bunch of bronze pipe in one of these things, I think. Maybe not. Normally what's happened is at some point or the other, I have gotten the filter condition wrong, and I think it's just spent hours producing. Never mind, we can just produce some bronze pipe here, it's fine. Good, temperate farms. Good. Okay, they are at least working. go and put these science packs in the labs just to get rid of them from the inventory. And let's make sure we carry on with some of the more advanced recipes. Advanced aluminium, ore processing 3, advanced brass, better sorting. Yeah, all that stuff seems sensible. Okay, it's going to take a while for all of that to complete, but that's okay. Now let's get over here. Let's let the bots turn back on. And see if we can start getting this set up something sensible. I do not need the belt down here. The belt down here was just my marker to make sure everything fitted within size. Oh, we can leave it actually, it's okay. So this is where the mud water comes from. So let's move you down. So that you're here. Let's put the mud water pump towards the end. Do I have the blasting charges? I do. Good. Grab the mud water pump and we'll get this party started. Oops, wrong button. Never quite sure how big to blow the hole, so let's see if that does it. And if it doesn't, we'll just blow it a bit bigger. No, a bit bigger. There we go, that's better. Now I'm going to need a bit more water there. To actually put in real water. So, blasting charges, where have you gone? Okay. Not great, I seem to have blown up myself. That seems okay. Yeah, that'll do. That seems strange. Ah, that's why. Okay. You need a void stack over there to get rid of your sulfur dioxide. You guys are also all going to have a bunch of mud. What do I want to do with the mud? Work out how to void it, I think. It doesn't block up. We'll do that soon. How do I want to wire everything here up now? So you need water in and thin mud water in. You are outputting the thin mud water. So thin mud water in the middle and water on the edge. Yeah, like that. Funny. I do love... Sorry. Speaking very strange because of my... because of my cold. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. I think we might end the stream in a few minutes. I don't think my throat and my nose are going to be up for too much more talking. But we'll just see if we can work out how we're going to set the sand production up so that next time we can finish this monstrosity. So the choices are water at the top and saline water to the side. That way everything's the same rotation. Oh, sorry, thin mud water. Doesn't seem terrible. Or the alternative is thin mud water in the middle and then water down the side. I think I like this way better, because then I can put 2 water pumps here. Or a water pump here. Let's lay that out and see what it looks like. They have some space here. We can do that. Yeah, I like that better. Where was the one that I was using as a test? Down here. And it sort of looks like that. Okay. Now where do I get the sand out? Then we can take the sand out here, maybe. We can use the Bob's Inserter mod to take the sand out, and then every other... Ah, no, hold on, that's not going to work. We could route the sand sideways. I could very easily just take the sand out the top and the bottom. What if we just did that? Sand here. Yeah, because these aren't opposite. Because these are on the same side, it makes it really hard to get the sand out the middle. Okay, I think we're going to end it here. Let's see if Cogs has got anything to say goodbye with. We're ending the stream. Got anything to say? See what he comes back with.
Oh, cheers for letting us know, mate. It's been an absolute blast streaming Factorio with the C-Block mod, but all good things must come to an end. We hope you've enjoyed the shenanigans and tomfoolery, and that our British humor has brought a smile to your face. If you have any burning questions, feel free to shoot them our way before we pack up our virtual tools and call it a day. Until next time, keep calm and automate on, my friend.
Wow, that was interesting, Cogs. So if anyone's interested in seeing how I managed to fix Cogs going forwards, drop us a follow. Otherwise, we'll probably be back to something like a normal schedule next week. We're normally on Eastern time after 9 PM, and then something like Saturday and Sunday mornings, or Saturday or Sunday mornings normally. So take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.